Well, as the year comes to a close, what were some of the key global issues of 2017? One was the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. For an expert assessment of what we might expect in 2018, we spoke to Paolo Von Schirach. He's the president of the research group Global Policy Institute.
Oh my God, this is so complicated, and everybody knows. And so many administrations, starting with the Clinton administration, tried to have a deal with North Korea. And in fact, the Clinton administration thought it had one. Then, of course, it didn't happen. And then each and every other administration, Democrats and Republicans, tried to engage and failed. And now we are in a situation in which, it looks like the North Koreans are close, not quite there, but close to having what it takes to deliver, if they so chose, in whatever the circumstances, a nuclear weapon or nuclear weapons onto United States soil. That's really a game changer. Now, here's the thing. What can America do? I think our options are extremely limited. I don't think that attacking North Korea is it is an option, of course, theoretically, but I'm not sure that it would fly. I mean, I hope that Trump's advisors would be adamant, telling him, Mr. President, don't do this, in particular because of the repercussions, not just on the peninsula, but with China, and to a lesser extent Russia, which is also a neighbor of North Korea. In my mind, but this is no short-term solution, and it doesn't really change anything in the immediate term in 2018. Will be massive investment on the part of the United States on ballistic missile defense. The problem is that there is no quick fix for this. This may take years of experimentation, investments, trials and errors, and what have you. But in the long run, I think that's our best bet. I don't see how North Korea, having spent so much money in achieving what they call their own, nuclear deterrent, are going to give it up under any circumstances. Can China strangle North Korea economically and force them to change course? I think it's a possibility, but again, I don't see that happening. I see China, as they're doing, tightening, the screws and making the life more difficult for North Korea. But we also know that Russia, from the back door, is supplying all kinds of things to North Korea. This missile, that the latest one, the ICBM, looks pretty much an old Soviet missile. How did it get there? These are a lot of unknowns here. So I think managing this complicated situation will require a great deal of skill. I pray that this will not be allowed to escalate to anything worse than what we have now.